What's up, everyone, and how are you doing today? I hope you're fine wherever you are watching this movies broadcast from. You're all welcome to my Blockbuster TV, the home of all your movies reactions and movie review. So, guys, for today's movies content, I'm going to walk you through a very new movie. This movie is Predator Badlands. This movie is actually cool. In this movie's content, I'm going to walk you through this movie. I'll give you a total breakdown about this movie from the beginning to the end of it. Then after which I'll give you the lessons which I took away from this movie. And finally, I'll give you the rating about this movie. After watching this movie, guys, you should go and take a look at The Predator that was acted by Arnold Schwarzenegger. This movie is actually based on that Predator, but this is kind of a different settings. So guys, this is so nice. So if you haven't watched this movie, I advise you to go watch this movie. Trust me, if you're someone that loves all these predators and all these scientific action movies, you will love this movie as well. So guys, please, as you're watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, share our videos, and tell us whatever is on your mind through the comment section. I'll be glad to take you through this movie's content right now. Sit down right there and let me walk you through it. Let's go. In this movie, Predator Badlands, it all began with Deck, a young Jack, who came home to battle his elder brother Kerry to prove that he was prepared to end the honor of a young Jack. Then he succeeded and he was asked to choose a powerful prey. He was meant to defeat this prey and bring the remain home or never to return. So he chose to go to a planet known as Jaina. This planet is the home of the unkillable Keris. Keris is so powerful and feared that even their father feared it and is unable to defeat it. Deck chose this play because he claimed that their father calls him the weakest in the clan, so he wanted to prove them wrong by killing the strongest prey. Despite his elder brother Kerry was not comfortable with this and he felt that this was a suicide mission, but Deck proceeded that he wanted to continue with this play and his vow. Shortly after, their father arrived and he learned about Deck's mission. He refused and enslaved him. He called this foolishness, then ordered Kerry to kill Deck. But Kerry rather set Deck free and went against their father's order. Then Kerry sent Deck away to a spaceship and battled their father, but unfortunately he was killed in that battle. Deck's spaceship was now destined to land in the planet Jaina, but immediately he landed he had attack from so many mysterious creatures, but he managed to escape. Then during his mission he came across a lady who helped him to survive the dangerous environment, and after which he also helped her to set her free from a trap. This lady, known as Tyr, she is eccentric, built by humans and deployed for a research on planet Jaina over 2 years ago. So they made a deal to work together, and the deal was for Drake to get the carriage while she gets a missing leg back, and also a missing friend Tessa, who was lost in that planet some while ago. But at the same time, Tessa, her friend, was reprogrammed back to fitness, and she was tasked to capture the carriage and also to kill any form of threats against her mission. In the course of their mission, Deck and Tyr teamed up with a powerful monkey-looking creature, while Tessa went for the hunt of the Keris and also tasked to kill the Yajak Deck. Not long after, Tyr found her legs, and though she was not able to fix them back by herself, only for Deck to discover that her mission was also to capture the Keris, and with this they both parted ways. Deck went on his own to hunt the Keris. Then on his way, Deck found the carriage and they battled. Despite Deck gave the carriage a good battle, but the carriage was unkillable because it regenerates on every damage. Finally, Deck was able to behead the carriage, but that wasn't over because the carriage still was able to regenerate to full complete body in seconds. Then Tessa and her team arrived and they used a weapon by freezing Deck and carriage, capturing them together. But Tyr was not okay with Tessa capturing Deck because now she is a friend of Deck. After Tessa and her team were able to capture the carriage and Deck, then Tessa made it clear to Tyr that they were never sisters and she is only here to complete the mission and she doesn't care whatever will happen to Tyr. At this moment, Tyr had to trust only Deck, and now they had to work together once again to survive Tessa and her team. Then with the help of Tyr, Deck was able to escape and went to his spaceship to prepare himself for battle. He then studied the environment and used them as his own weapons, and also he set free the lost legs of Tyr to locate her wherever she was. Then he teamed up with the monkey creature and together they went to rescue Tyr. Tear got her legs back fused to herself. Then Tear, Derek, and the monkey creature who happens to be the child of Keris. Then they teamed up together for the final shutdown. Tessa entered a giant machine which she used during this final battle, but Tear went and set free Keris, the unkillable monster who surfaced to face Tessa and a giant machine. But at the same time, Derek secretly went into this giant machine and disabled it. The Keris got to Tessa, and after he was done with her, he later united with his child. But unfortunately, Tessa did not die. She rather used the freezing weapon to blow up the Keris after she studied the regeneration process, so now she was able to kill it. Now, Tear and Tessa had a final confrontation against each other in this movie. Then Deck came in and killed Tessa from behind. After the death of Tessa and her team, and also the death of the unkillable monster Keris, there was no more mission left. Deck returned home fully prepared to battle his father and kill him for revenge on his brother Kerry. Later on, Kerry's child grew up big, and the three of them, Kerry's child, Tear, and Deck, they formed their own clan. On the death of Deck's father, his mother returned for her own vengeance against her son. So this movie is to be continued. After taking you through the detailed breakdown of this new movie, Predator Badlands, I can say that there are a lot of important lessons which anyone can take away from this movie, but for this content, I'll be dropping one key lesson here, while you should drop the rest down with us in the comment section. The lesson is, never let anyone suppress your abilities or make you feel inferior through their words or action. In this movie, Deck's father has always undermined his son Deck. He saw him as a loser and outcast. He never admitted the possible potentials on Deck. Rather, he always called him the weakest in their clan, and even claimed that Deck should be better off dead than living. But Deck refused to submit to this because he knows himself better than anyone, and he knows exactly what he can do and what he's capable of. Finally, through his strong will and determination, he proved his father wrong, and his father even confessed at the end that he was one of the greatest, despite it was too late for Deck's father at that moment. Anyway, that is just my takeaway lesson. Never let anyone suppress your abilities or make you feel inferior through their words or actions. And finally, down to the movie's rating. One thing I love about this movie is that the Yangja was actually the same predator species used in the popular scientific movie Predator, starred by Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1987. This movie, it does extend more on this prime species of predators. Moreover, the story plot of this movie was very nice and also shows us the importance of teamwork. So based on this, I'm rating this movie 8/10. This scientific film is cool, action and engaging. If you haven't seen this movie, please try and do so, and I trust you will love it as well. So I go with 8/10 in this movie, and that will be it for now. Thank you guys for coming to the end of this movie's podcast. I'm so glad that I've walked you through this movie, The Predator's Badlands, and I'm so happy that I've taken you through it in every step, from the breakdown to the lessons to the rating. So guys, if you're watching this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and help our channel by joining our membership and also supporting us. So that will be it for today's movies content. And if anything you want to tell us, don't hesitate to drop it down in the comment section, and as usual, I will always reply back to you ASAP. So guys, thank you so much for today, and that will be it. Let's call it a day. Take care of yourself, have a wonderful day, and bye.